I think it's time for an excavator video. What do you guys think? I'll get this thing fired up real quick. So I've been having trouble with this excavator running itself out of fuel, and I've done just about everything to it to try and fix the problem. I even went so far as having the injection pump rebuilt, and also I can't remember if we put new injectors or they just tested them or rebuilt. I don't remember what we did, but that's all been redone, and I was still having the issue. So in my last ditch effort, I converted the fuel filter over to a spin-on and eliminated those square glass, whatever you want to call them, filters. So those aren't hooked up right now. I got it going straight from the lift pump to this filter in, and I put a couple hours on it, and so far, knock on wood, it's been okay. So running a little bit at a time, hoping I can just keep this thing going. I guess I'll check the oil real quick. That's good enough. It's probably a little low, but it'll be all right. This also isn't latched. There we go. Let's get this thing fired up. Cold start. Give it some throttle, let it warm up a little bit. I've been working on cleaning the trees out of the ditches on this farm. I got the ditch on that side done. I'm just pulling them out and setting them on the bank. I did stack up some of the bigger ones with the high hoe, but I'm gonna come back later with the tractor. Get a phone call. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm just popping the trees out, setting them on the bank. If there's any big ones, I'll try and stack them where I want them, but the smaller stuff, it's more efficient to just come back with the tractor and the grapple bucket, because that thing moves like at a snail's pace. So for me to stack trees, it's just real slow. So let's get going here. I think this thing's warmed up a little bit. Most of these trees are hedge trees, so if you just push on them a little bit, they break off at the ground, and then I can pull them out of the ditch and it doesn't destroy the bank. I made the mistake of trying to knock down an oak tree over there. I hate knocking down oak trees because oak trees are really nice trees, but anyways, I needed to get rid of it, and it took the whole root ball out and completely destroyed the ditch bank. So we're gonna have to do some work to that. But if there's any other oak trees, I'm just gonna cut them off with the chainsaw, put Tordon on them, and pull them out with the high hoe. So let's get going here. Leah's checking things out. I guess she'll have to sit in the truck while I run this. All right, Leah, you gotta stay in here. Give you some air. So none of the gauges work in this thing, and I wanted water temp and oil pressure, so we got some temporary gauges out there, just zip tied. They work. It's got good oil pressure and it stays pretty cool, so that's all I really needed to know. As you can see, I still need a windshield. I did put plexiglass down here though, so it keeps the cold air out anyways. Get a little bit closer to the edge. up into a couple smaller pieces. That way the tractor can handle it. Thumb would be nice. Alright, how do I want to attack it now? If I can push that side off. Hedge trees just break off like toothpicks. Another thing that's not helping my fuel issue with this excavator is it's got some hydraulic issues. I don't know if it's like a relief pressure issue or what, but there's certain functions that if you operate them alone, like bucket, curl out, and stick out, I think, if you do them by themselves, like just one at a time, it works the crap out of the engine. Like here, I'll show you. So this is bucket in, this is bucket out. Bucket in, not working the engine too bad. Bucket out. Yeah. So, I think it was sucking air from something, and when it would get that real heavy load, it would suck all the air in, and then I would have to reprime the fuel system. So, it's still got that hydraulic issue. I've kind of figured out how to work around it. If you curl bucket out and, stick out at the same time, it doesn't work the engine as much. So it's like there's just some restriction in the hydraulic passages or whatever. I don't know how it works. That's my theory. I've kind of figured out how to make it work, and I hope that changing that fuel filter system out fixed my problem. So let's keep going. Stubborn little devil. There we go. Next. Come into this one a little bit different. Learn pretty quick that when you're knocking trees down, push them away from you, because I had some close calls. I dropped one right on the top of the cab, this corner right here, and then when I moved, it fell down and busted this windshield out even more than it was already busted. So push them away from you. It's a lot easier. Like that. See how that just snaps off really clean? These hedge trees are just, they're garbage. They just break off. They're crap trees. Well, next up we got a cedar tree. And I can't really see where the bottom's at. It kind of looks like it's growing in the middle of the ditch. I guess we'll just start pushing on it and see what happens. Okay, so it's on the other side. I should see if it snaps off. I'm gonna have to pull this one towards me. a chunk of it. Shove it into the windshield. I'm trying to get it to fall over sideways so I can grab it. This is when a thumb would be nice. Alright. What's going on here? Oh, there's a bunch of dirt. Try again. Dirt on there. Kind of messed up the bank on the neighbor's side, so try and put some dirt back in there. Just barely reach. Yeah, these ditches need to be dipped. Take a look at this ditch real quick. Yeah, so kind of destroyed the bank over there. It's been a while since I knocked the cedar tree down. I guess the roots come with them, but oh well. You see the water kind of coming in where that dirt piled up, and we got all these cattails and everything. This ditch really needs to be burnt out. That way we can see what's going on and then dip it. That way the water will run. I think the water flows that way. So maybe I can figure something out with my straight edge bucket, and once I get these trees out, if we get the right wind, we could burn this ditch and I could dip it on the way back. So, see how that goes. I think that's going to do it for this video. Got quite a bit done. I don't know if you can see a truck way down there, but got quite a few done. It's pretty easy to pop these out. Some of them, like this bigger hedge tree, took the whole root ball. It's not really what I was wanting to do, but got it. There's a couple oak trees back there. I'm going to leave those and cut them off with the chainsaw, because those will take a lot of roots and a lot of dirt out with them. So, got some cedar hooked to the edge here. Just letting the old girl cool down a little bit, shut it down, and maybe do some more next week. Not much left. I'm over halfway down, so shouldn't take too much longer. But anyways, some of you have been asking for some excavator content. I'll tell you back in a minute. Excavator content, there it is. It, knock on wood, seems like it's running good now, and I hope I can keep it running because I got a lot of projects for it. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.